Happy Halloween and welcome to Perfume Log number 5. Some say that perfumery is really a kind of alchemy, and today I'm going to test that out. I'm making my first fragrance that I've ever made for another person. I'm making this for Zeuss of the Zeuss Podcast, who is a dear friend of mine, and I'm making him a realistic absinthe fragrance. This is going to be an eau de toilette on the concept of absinthe. It is a period absinthe recipe that has been toned down to have sensible amounts of the perfumery ingredients involved. Shall we get to work? Now, absinthe was an 18th century drink that was primarily invented in Switzerland and the adjoining part of France to Switzerland. And it was originally a spring tonic for health. And you're going to want equal parts for a traditional absinthe anise, which is what I'm drawing up right now. That's 0.66. See, is there enough melted? I keep my stuff in the fridge to keep my oils in the fridge to keep them from going bad on me. And now I deal with the fact that some of these essential oils are essentially just frozen solid at this temperature. Okay, so for a traditional absinthe, you're going to want equal parts wormwood, anise, and sweet fennel. Now I'm going to have to cheat that a little because sweet fennel is controlled. It can cause sensitization, and I don't want poor Zeuss getting sensitized to my perfume. It can also cause allergic reactions in the wrong people. So you have to use just the right amount of sweet fennel. So I used 1 gram of anise, 1 gram of don't contaminate things. 1 gram of sweet fennel, which at the exact same temperature at the exact same temperature is perfectly liquid. So 1 gram of fennel, 1 gram of anise, 1 gram of common wormwood. Shout out to Eden Botanicals for carrying wormwood, because thanks to the fear-mongering campaign the wine industry did in the early 20th century about absinthe, it is hard to get real wormwood to this day, even for perfumery, even though red cedar has about 10 times the thujon by weight that common wormwood does. Okay, always be careful with the wormwood. You have to be very careful about your IFRA limits when you're working with wormwood, because wormwood is the kind of thing that goes awry for your thing. So 1 gram here, and look at the color of this. Okay, so we got equal parts wormwood, anise, and fennel. Now we're going to need to put lesser amounts of some things that absinthe makers thought of as colorant. My hyssop doesn't have anywhere near the color that the wormwood I just put in does, but hyssop was thought of as a colorant because of what it does to your distribution. Okay, so I need 0.5 gram of hyssop. Good. A little bit overdosed, but it'll work out fine. Need 1/4 gram. This stuff. Hyssop, anise, yarrow. And at the end of this, just a teeny splash of wintergreen for flavor. And lo and behold, I have this evil green liquid that is the juice for about 50 ml of my formula. So carefully pour that to there. And it should be, ooh, this is throwing. Six, 6. Lucky devil I am. That's 15 grams of alcohol, 16, 17, just about 20. Okay, 35. Now to mix this up. There. Here was 63 grams, if anyone was wondering. This stuff looks to be a suitable absinthe green. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of noseblind at the moment. Well, Zeuss, hope you enjoy the present. Eau de toilette, level, absinthe perfume. So, going mask off now. How does this test out, huh? I'm going to dip my scent strip into it. Mind you, this is brand new. I smell anise. Smells vaguely anisic. Got a hyssop note in there. I also sprayed a little on my arm. Yeah, this is going to need to mature some. I'm suffering from not knowing what the actual base ingredient itself is supposed to smell like. So, does this smell like absinthe? I haven't a clue. Guess I'm gonna have to throw it to someone who knows.